What's
Hello.
up?
Welcome to our new video.
This is the March Roundup 2015.
First thing, I got some interesting things. Can you see all of them? There's Ham. Off you. Aren't they beautiful? So, Tsum finally made their way over to the Disney store in the look, all the tags are still on. The Disney store in the UK. They've been in Clinton's cards for a while, which is something that Dan's mum told me I didn't know. So I went in, but they only had one that I wanted. So they launched at the very end of March, actually. March 31st. Or was it 29th? I can't remember.
Very late.
So it just fits. But I love them and they're so soft.
Okay, next up is obviously our game of the month. And we didn't just buy the standard edition, knowing us. We bought this, the Nightmare Edition.
Like it needed to be any more of a nightmare.
What you get inside is an awesome tin.
You also get this beautiful, if slightly ominous, I can't get it out, little summoning valve from the game.
An art book with plenty of spoilers in, I imagine. So just have a look at that. And a nice little notepad too. Really beautiful.
And to complement the notepad, try and do this, you get this little ink set. You see the quill in there? Yeah. How cool is that? And this is a vial of red ink. It's just so awesome. But the best thing is the inkwell. Oh, I always forget how heavy the inkwell is.
So heavy. It's crazy.
It's so cool though.
Awesome. Really, really cool. Amazing collector's edition. I didn't expect it to be of such high quality and detail, but it's beautiful. And onto the game. The game is brutal. The game is fantastic. If you're keeping up with us on our Let's Plays, then thank you. But yeah, the game is a lot to deal with.
It beats your ass.
Every time.
Next thing for me is this book, Smith of Wootton Mage. I think it's pronounced Wootton.
Yeah, I'd go Wootton.
Another little Tolkien one, another little pocket one to go with our little collection of them. Now we have, I think we have all the pocket ones that have been released.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just filling up our shelf very nicely. I think they're just very nice and very sweet, and they're like great for children. So when we do have a baby,
we're future
I'm
proofing,
gonna be some books.
Yeah, Bloodborne.
Okay, next thing I have is a food item. So once a month I'll do a food order. I'll go to the Oriental supermarket in town and I'll buy some Japanese goodies. So I did my first order from Tofu Cute today, and this month I got some Pocky in a flavour I'd never tried before, Berry Carnival. And these are great because they come in little individual packets of 6. Which is brilliant for me because I don't eat very many at a time, so if I open them I have to put a hairband around them to keep them fresh so they don't go all soft. But these just taste absolutely gorgeous. Okay, Wrestlemania 31 happened this weekend, and then I've just received these in the mail literally about 10 minutes ago. So here's my Uso Crazy shirt. We say Us, you say O, with a nice little Samoan tribal thing on the sleeve. I just think it's really nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And one of my favourite wrestlers of all time, no longer with the WWE, but still, I don't give a shit, he's awesome. Ray.
Booyaka, booyaka!
Oh my god, Damien Mizdow! Do we call you Sandow again now? That was incredible, man!
So cool to see Mizdow finally
breaking away from that arsehole.
Getting away from his, and it was incredible. So good.
And we're gutted that he didn't win, but it made sense that he didn't win. It was Big Show.
Yeah, Mizdow isn't exactly an Andre.
He's not exactly a giant. Next big match, only Triple H versus Sting.
So this is the first time Sting has ever wrestled for WWE or in a WWE ring.
But yeah, it was really cool, and everyone was like, oh my god, it's so close, they're gonna win. And then who came down?
Only D-Generation X.
Sorry.
And then who else came down after DX beat Sting up a bit?
I don't know their theme tune.
It's got a crush on Kevin Nash. And it was basically NWO, Kevin Nash, Razor Ramon, and Hollywood Hogan. Triple H won, and I didn't like it.
No, you forgot.
I forgot what?
My other crush came down.
Oh, sorry, your other crush.
You know who it is. Shawn Michaels.
Heartbreak Kid.
He came down and he kicked Sting in the face, and I wasn't impressed with his actions there. If you're watching. But yeah, it was a good match. It was nice to see. They shook hands in the end. I liked it. It was good. Divas action. Divas tag team action. Good match. AJ kept getting pushed off the side, but she's just like retired from WWE. So people are speculating that she knew she was going to retire before the WrestleMania match and wanted to give Paige more time to actually like shine and like
get her over, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, she's already over. Everyone loves Paige. But yeah, it's heartbreaking a bit because she was the best diva on the microphone. Yeah. She was a very good diva in the ring. She did a lot for that division, I think.
Definitely.
So it's a shame, but you know, at least she left before she's hurt or before she got screwed over, maybe. I don't know. She's not really said much about it. Taker came back after being defeated last year by Brock Lesnar and getting the 21-1. He came back to sort of try and redeem himself a little bit, and it was actually a really good match. I hate Bray Wyatt, but it was a lovely match to watch.
I quite like Bray. He's grown on me a lot lately, but yeah, it was a fantastic match. It was good to see Undertaker get a victory. Yeah,
it was lovely. It was good. I was happy. Good old Taker. Okay, final match.
The main event.
Oh, well, that's what it's called. The main event.
Not the final match.
Finally! So, it was Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the title. Because obviously, Reigns won the Royal Rumble. Everyone booed. So, he fought against Daniel Bryan, but won against Daniel Bryan.
At Fastlane.
So
now,
good.
It was one-on-one. And the match was pretty good, to be honest. It was brutal. It was vicious. There was blood.
Roman Reigns was actually, like, holding a good match, like a good long match.
Yeah, Roman like really played well against Brock because he knew he couldn't beat him, so he just started smiling and smirking and trying to get inside Brock's head. And it worked. Good. It definitely worked.
I think it did so much for his character as well. It's like, this guy is actually kind of cool.
This guy has something here.
Like, we already thought he was cool. I just didn't think he was the best wrestler. But that made him so much cooler.
Absolutely. But then the big surprise, or not a surprise.
So skinny Seth Rollins came down.
Finally cashing in his Money in the Bank.
In the smartest way possible.
Absolutely.
Everyone's waiting for him because he had a match earlier in the night and he lost. So everyone thought, well, yeah, he'll probably cash it in. Waiting for the match to be over and him to challenge the victor of the match. But no! That's not how smart Seth Rollins is. He only goes and cashes in halfway through the match, making it a triple threat, which means he doesn't have to pin Brock for Brock to lose.
Perfect.
This is the smartest thing ever.
Perfect. Such a good match.
It was awesome. It was so awesome. It was the best way for him to win it. Yeah. And now I can't wait to see, like, what happens with him and Randy Orton, and obviously with him and Roman. So that just about rounds up our monthly highlights, I guess.
That's what we got to in March. It was a good month.
Good month. Good month.
Let us know if you agree or disagree with what we said. Appreciate any feedback. And thanks for watching.
Let us know what you thought of your month and possibly of WrestleMania if you watched it. And if you didn't, what the f*** have you been?
Yeah, get back into wrestling. It's great. It's so good.
Okay. Thank